we talk a lot about automation on here, and some of the past guests have had very strong opinions on automation. And I'm wondering how much of the Fury data apps have you guys decided to make so that you can automate things? And how much have you said, hey, we don't need this to be, you don't need to be able to automate this?
Automation is a key feature. We just released automation a couple of months ago. In this pipeline that I was telling you, ETL, you have to be able to automate these steps. Training, we decided you have to be able to automate your training. And then we are building now a new feature where it's a batch processing. It's a compute a batch of inferences. Once you have your model, and if you know your inputs, then you should be able to get a batch of outputs, so you can then deploy offline. So all these tasks we want to be automated. We are not automating the building of the what we call model program interface. We don't automate the building of the API, and we definitely do not automate the deploying. That's how MercadoLibre is handling infrastructure now, in that sense, because it has to be very clear who's got the responsibility for the deploy. Okay, we don't want right now, because there's a big business to keep alive.
So we can't point your finger at somebody if anything messes up.
There has to be a clear responsibility of who's deploying and why. So I think that makes a lot of sense, and mostly in machine learning, because you have to be able to quickly deploy a model. So for us, building the model ends up being a Docker image, okay, with your embedded model there. So building our models is quick, and deploying the models is quick. It's all there. It's just point and click, and it works. And all the scaling goes automatically. But now, deciding if a model is appropriate to deploy is not easy task. We know it's not. We all know. You can't just work with your offline metrics. Okay, so deploying strategies for machine learning is another place where we still have a lot of things to do as MLOps. Blue, green, canaries, A/B testing of models, all of that should be features in our platform. And at least for us, it's risky to automate this deploy. Of course, I want to give you as close as possible that if you decide, okay, this is the model I want to deploy, there should be a click. Should be real easy. But I'm not yet wanting to automate it.